of 2K Bowl season. And we're in the Bahamas for what will be an exciting one. At the Popeyes Bahamas Bowl, Western Kentucky of the Conference USA takes on the Southern Conference champions in Western Carolina. Catamounts carrying the SoCon banner for one last time before they move up to the American Athletic Conference. Western Kentucky in their first season as Conference USA members. I'm Antoine Joy 101, joined by Danny B and Pig Bear. We're going to be having a double stream today, simulcast. Coming up in just a moment will be the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl as Colgate takes on UTSA. Got ready for you in just a bit. We are underway from Bahamas. I do. This is foreshadowing for later, but I did see that that banner. This is an Xbox Bowl. I do like that. This is not where the Xbox Bowl is in real life because the stadium isn't real, and we're not in the Xbox Bowl right now. We're in the Bahamas Bowl for this game.
This is Xbox Live.
Not Xbox Live just yet. We should have put the Master Chief bit on the thumbnail.
Yeah, I just thought the Xbox Live one would be funny, but I could do that as well.
He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And hey, if I do have to go and we have to do one game later, we could do the Xbox one later. Now it could be a Master Chief thumbnail.
I'm definitely not making it a separate thing. If I have to, I'll keep OBS open for the 4 hours I have to leave.
Right.
Knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
All right, what uniforms are we feeling for these teams?
Let's pull that up.
Up there.
Participants. UCSA, the all white, Colgate. I haven't seen Colgate stuff.
Picked up the first, and we got a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver.
Ooh, actually, I feel like we rocked that for Colgate and we give UTSA
Yes.
uniform.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast.
Do they have an all orange fit?
Towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding
I
with
think
them,
so.
and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football
White.
is tackle guys.
They have an orange helmet.
Great job going and getting him on the ground. From the gun, the ground game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I guess we'll rock that.
And if I'm the running back, I'm like, listen, O-line, can you give me
And that's the gas
give me
grill
some
bowl.
space to try to make somebody
In 2KU, it's at the Trop,
Also, even
but
up these guys.
next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some
It doesn't matter.
space up front. They gotta do a better job.
It should be in the Buccaneer Stadium.
On 3rd down,
we already
Also,
have
these
both
guys
in
a little bit.
Buccaneer Stadium.
3:30.
he makes the grab. They make the
I make it snow in Tampa. Dang it.
Let's see if they bring out the
No.
team.
Why?
You tried making it snow in
3:30 or
Albuquerque,
even.
and we had to restart a game
Even.
for it.
How do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping
It snows in New Mexico.
You gave up the completion.
It
Not in
does.
Albuquerque.
Not in
It does.
Tampa.
Get the ball back, go
All
to
right.
the water and celebrate.
Good.
Let me just take a look. Tampa, Florida weather. Sunny, so that's fine.
Noon.
Maybe do like 3 o'clock. We get a little sunset at the end. Alright. Good to go.
Alright,
Every team
All right,
has
okay.
impact players. What traits are you looking
let's do another intro.
players who can make an impact, David? Well, obviously,
And we are coming to you live for the simulcast. And you are looking at Tampa, Florida for the Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl.
Is it?
I thought we
Are
were.
you sure?
Oh, we were too. It's frozen on my end, but it's running on the screen.
It's frozen on my end.
Frozen mine. Do we have another cryptid?
They all have to play well today.
Cryptid implies that there's something there.
We just don't see it yet. Maybe it's behind the camera.
Oh, there's one.
Failed stream. Oh,
Big red.
big red.
That's a real life cryptid.
It's a good cryptid.
I got Pop
They don't
Tarts.
have USF
Aw, failed to
sales on the boat.
stream. Or stream failed to start.
Uh-oh.
So just pause the game and just reconnect.
Good.
I forgot to put this full screen. There we go.
So your network upload speed might be impacting. Great.
Hey, if I get back early and I could do the Xbox game, and then if you're still not here, I'll do the FCS playoff.
And you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game.
Big boys.
understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
I
Make the
like
game
big
easy.
boys.
To the ground, he's got it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
This is an Xbox.
After the productive
But reminder this, the Xbox Bowl is not exclusive to the Xbox.
It's coming later on. It's going to be game 3 in our 4-game marathon. We have South Florida taking on runners-up in the Sun Belt, Louisiana Monroe.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has.
We have stream again.
Poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
rides the back on the option. The give.
There we go.
End it off. Get a push up front. Go get.
So now we are live for our double cast.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. And
We're live from the Tampa for the Gasparilla Bowl as UTSA had a conference USA taking on American Athletic Conference member
Coaches
Colgate.
always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that.
that is a big win for this defense as they were right
We
there
have
as he got the ball.
a double cast, our first of the season. First of the bowl season. Probably won't be the last because, my goodness, we have a lot of games to get through. I hope you guys can be there for it. What a grab! First down for Colgate.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Gonna hand it off. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. It's now 7-0 Western Kentucky. We're about to be 7-0 with the extra point. Meanwhile, Colgate's setting up at the 32-yard line against UTSA. I'm calling both games.
He's calling both. And my several runs throw the football, so I'll be back in a second.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march the ball 50.
And the Hilltopper approved. Big Red. Oh, look out! Working his way into the 10-yard line. I love the end zone design. Just noticed that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field is Dickens. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, well, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
I like some of these end zone designs that they use.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
I know Vegas has it the same way. Like the design is specific. I've always liked it back in the day when they would always have custom end zones for both teams, but they don't always do that anymore.
Time winding down in the quarters. They come to the line.
That'll be the end of the first quarter from Nassau. 7-0 Western Kentucky.
In the books, let's have a look at our game summary. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal.
With touchdown Colgate.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter.
The Raiders are on the board.
Here to open the period.
Oh, he's got me wide open. Look out. Good go. Can he go all the way? Touchdown, Western Carolina.
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
He's up and good. I was just trying to eat my Pop-Tart.
Touchdown passes weren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Pop-Tart.
Of course, you can't talk Pop-Tarts in football without talking about the Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's coming up on January 2nd. Stay tuned for that. Maryland taking on Temple.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive.
Throw it up there. UTSA is a big bomb over the middle of the field to the 40-yard line. First down.
Just about set to kick it away again. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. From the gun, with the give on the inside. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Catch in the middle, it's Mania.
Now for the first down. Meanwhile, on the other screen, you have a diving grab. What a catch! And a first down, UTSA.
Ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
Contender for catch of the year.
Motion from the wideout. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Jet sweep to the receiver. Use the play fake. Still on his feet at the 35.
First down. Inside the 10-yard line. We have 2 more games coming up.
Love the play call offensively, attacking this defense in a lot of different ways. That time they used the jet sweep. They used the speed of the wide receiver to generate yet another first down.
The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, I definitely could use the simulcast stuff on day 1 back on Saturday.
That's reeled in. It's Parrish. They stop him all.
I got one with the Pop-Tarts Bowl trophy on it. Ah.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles,
But the Pop-Tarts Bowl should be its own exclusive stream. Because it's the Pop-Tarts Bowl, where dreams really do come true.
Attack on this 2nd and short. Trying the left side.
Believe me, I've done streams where it's every game by itself. It's not fun.
Yes.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
The Hilltoppers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
We used to do every championship game by itself as well. There's a sack on the
I remember
play.
those days.
On the other screen, throw the end zone incomplete.
Play calling. Love aggressive
UTSA will be forced to settle for a field goal. The 30-yarder is up and good. Meanwhile, Western Kentucky punting away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13.
They'll pitch it within their 15.
Favorable field position here. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to get outside.
On the pitch, he's got a lot of room to go. He's at the 40, he's at the 50. Pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Ruled out of bounds at the Western Kentucky 39.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Caught in the back. It'll bring up field. It's Blackman. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start getting a lot of pressure.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down.
First down, Colgate, and then some to the 44-yard line.
Looking for Meg.
Meanwhile, Western Carolina knocking on the doorstep of the red zone, and they'll get into it with a first down inside the 15.
15-yard line.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job. Slow, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
At the end of one from Tampa,
And from the 13,
Colgate leads 7-3.
leads it with the run.
And off,
He's in the
unopposed,
current
he's got a
FCS bracket.
touchdown. There's a flag on
Touchdown.
the field.
Let's go.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
It's one of the FCS bracket going on.
So that touchdown nullified by
What?
the penalty in the red zone.
Gonna air it up deep. Touchdown, Colgate.
On, if you could send the FCS bracket.
Defense holds firm.
I kinda can't do that right now.
If you could send the FCS bracket to me.
I kinda can't do that right now.
Trying to get this first down, so you find the
Okay, then
target,
after
you can make a guy miss,
or something.
shake a tackle, not able to get it done.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Damn. And I'll do it based on what I know.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
In the morning. I've had my Pop Tarts.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now on second down for this offense.
It'll be 14-3 from Tampa. Colgate getting out to an impressive lead.
Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Adams.
Colgate historically in the 2KU has kind of been a bit of a footnote.
Bit short of the first down.
They had a bowl berth back in 2021, but that was only the third bowl berth in team history.
Football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
This is berth number 4.
Will be the last resort.
Colgate, one of a few teams who've never won a bowl game. Gonna throw it to the end zone! Is that a touchdown? They might review it, but right now it looks good.
Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead, you want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ba-da-da.
And let's hold on just a minute here. As
I figured they would review it.
to have a second look.
Oh, they cut the camera off right before. What are these camera angles? He did get that in.
To the air, it's McCown. Got his man quickly. Tackled at the 43, and they take another look at the play. The officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point is true.
PAT's up and good. And Western Carolina takes a 14-7 lead over Western Kentucky, and it's 14-3 on the other screen. Colgate UTSA.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Right down the middle.
Oh, spin move! Look out!
On
He's free! Touchdown, UTSA!
Coverage team gets the return on the ground. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw
To perfection.
got it in the middle. It's Mania.
On that left screen. That's a slant. You think he's going to go down there? Nope. Whoop. He's gone.
Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Not want to open.
Wants to go up top.
Difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense.
One after's up and good. It's a 4-point game in Tampa. It's a 7-point game in Nassau. These games not too far from each other.
That forces the incompletion.
A third and short coming from their own 20-yard line. So the kickoff team from the gun wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Mack from inside his own. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for executing first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting
There's a flag on the play. And so just air it out there. What a catch! It might get called back, though.
An easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
A PI penalty. Or offsides penalty. They'll decline it.
That penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's to the air on first down.
Option play. Has a step away move. What a play. Deep bomb is broken up on the other side of the screen. That'll take us to half. Western Carolina.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters.
I think we're going to
Going
swap
option here.
our
Trusting
audio
your
over to
quarterback
the
to make
other
the right
one.
read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside. And you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had a
I may
lot-
be heading out soon, so
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and
I go
staying in
mute,
your
just know
gaps.
that's why.
Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action.
You're on play action. He'll roll with it.
He'll pull it
This
down.
time he'll throw it.
Fires
First
to the
down.
right, complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the
We need to
soft
find more
spot
people to
in the
stream
defense
games so that we can
settling
have
down.
a full,
He was a stationary
full
target
spread.
for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first
2nd and
without
9.
scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Colgate trying to get a 2-score lead. He'll throw it to the end zone. Broken up.
Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long.
Down to 9. He'll throw to the end zone. You have to make a controller pick there. Touchdown, Colgate.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do
Flag
something
on the
about it.
play
Send 2 at him.
on the other
Send
screen.
3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Offensive pass interference. And that will make it a 4th down.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They He marched 78 yards down.
Y'all gotta do my tactic, what I did back in the day. Just like every few minutes, you just jostle your joystick back and forth.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah.
He'll
Hey,
bring
yo.
it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's
I burnt my
staying in
finger the
their
other
lanes and
day.
they'll stop
I
him
tried
at the
making a Monte
16.
Cristo sandwich. It didn't
UTSA
go well.
will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field.
I thought you were about to do a rap right there.
Football and fire complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
All right, gotta talk over this one again. It's more tsunami. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Audio jungle.
And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Working way down the field. Big quarterback run. Slides past the 40.
Nifty little
There we
scamper
go.
on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really, Danny, as long as you're here in time to have the Xbox Bowl start,
Wants to throw on first down.
then we
off
should
the
be
play.
fine.
Under fire.
Incomplete.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And listen, there's nothing wrong
It helps that they're both teams that are already in the game.
You gotta sell that run, and if the quarterback's
Yeah.
gonna do that, he needs his guys
You don't have to
up
download
front.
any custom.
Also have Marshall Richmond on. I was at Richmond and Marshall download, so I could just put that one on because my game ends early.
Looking
Gonna
to
hand
throw,
it off.
it's McCown.
Big run there.
Got his man out of the backfield.
Actually, yeah, since you have Marshall
If
Richmond,
you want,
Pedro,
just
you
hop
want to
to the other game.
you wanna
I can
take the
just do
Xbox
a
Bowl?
quick sim for quarter.
actually Pedro can't hear us.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third.
Then I'll
and
just
long.
be in town.
I want to get the games tomorrow done as early and as quickly as humanly possible.
Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's gonna
I could be up in the morning.
Actually, if I want any game to be separate, I'm gonna do the Hawaii Bowl. We'll do the Hawaii Bowl as an evening thing.
The Roadrunners will
Or maybe
try to
not. I
come
don't know.
back
Maybe
with the
maybe we
punt.
just knock that one out
This will
early.
be their first punt of the afternoon.
I want to enjoy my Christmas Eve. I probably have plans
Fair
anyway.
catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to
It's
work
hard
from
to
the
think Christmas is
27-yard
2
line.
days from
Plenty
now.
of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Went from a week away to just 2 days.
And they pick up
I gotta
just a
set up
few on
Santa
that
tracker for
completion.
tomorrow. I always love having that on, just around the house while I'm doing stuff around the house.
Exactly where to go with the football. Sees
It,
the
it's
wide
it's my
receiver,
it's one,
Same.
it was one of my favorite things to do on Christmas
I
Eve
love
when
that
I was
too.
younger.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
We should have the
Same
Santa
childhood,
ticker.
Let's go.
We would keep it up at the top of the screen.
First down and more.
Why don't we just have that for a 2K intermission?
Enough to move the
A 2K intermission?
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time
Just a
on the
Santa
option
tracker.
play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get
I was
the
thinking it's
game.
on the corner,
Not
just
enough
in
to
the
stop
corner
the
while we do our
offensive
stream.
So
pickup.
that way
Big
we don't need
play.
to stop the stream.
The defense really needs to be
And they're right on the
careful because they're
doorstep
gonna see
here.
This option play more and more as this game goes on.
And we don't
That's-
need to stop the stream for us to set up the
On
next
first
game.
down.
No, Joey, think about it like this. Don't need to stop the stream to have this up for the next game. We could just put the Santa tracker on.
You hate giving up that play.
I
Live
could,
Santa
but
update.
then I would have to
Because you're
individually
playing
mute
man coverage,
everything
you're trying to
and
defend a
individually
slant
disable
route.
everything else.
Taking it
Touchdown,
inside
Western
away. That's
Carolina.
where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just can't.
I mean, I can put that on my computer and then we can just stream that too.
Move the sticks for a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy, but he's got a head of steam.
And Danny,
He's
while we're
hard to
with
bring down.
all these Group 5 teams, they have the floor of these early bowl weeks, which is what I liked about the bowl season before the playoffs happened.
Defenders there to make the stop.
That's a really good job.
It's
by the
re-
defense.
it was really their
Wrap
time to
them up, get them
shine
on the ground, take
pre-Christmas.
away that run game, make them
But,
one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job. by
With
the
all these
defense.
Group of 5 teams playing,
Picked up 2
what do you
yards
think
on
the
that
next
one
best
when they
Group
need
of 5
8 on
team
second
is
down.
in the 2KU? Who do you think is on the rise?
He'll pull it on the read.
Some teams I really like is FAU. They have been always like a bubble team, especially like this year when they were right outside just knocking, and then they kind of had that hard fumble with 2 teams in Alabama. I also really like some team out of the Conference USA. They still haven't made that jump just yet after
Oh, he's got it!
losing their best
Inside the
friends,
5.
USF, UCF, and see. Oof. I think also the MAC is kind of overdue for a big time considering Northern Illinois kind of fell off.
What team is that?
Possibly also the WAC.
Who's your team on the rise?
Dictating everything right now to the defense.
Team on the rise, I really like Tarleton State. They've really improved. I mean, they finally got this a 10-win season in the FBS. And, you know, with the WAC also having a little change, they definitely have a good shot.
I think also
cheer for FAU to hopefully do that.
I think staying in the WAC, North Texas is a team that excites me. They had a really good season this year. They had a week in the top 25 before they lost conference championship. They'll be playing a future conference opponent on the 30th in Sacramento State. I like that game. I think that one's going to be very entertaining. I think also, I like another team for the Conference USA. I think of all of them, the most exciting to me might be Western Kentucky, who we're seeing right now. Meanwhile, we're at halftime in Tampa, 24-10. Colgate with the lead.
This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
I wonder, in your opinion, from the group of 5 conferences, or non-power conferences, which conference do you think won in this next upcoming realignment?
Of the realignment right now, it's kind of a 3-year thing, because we had in 2024 the big realignment, and I feel like these are the smaller pieces of that. Because it feels like it's conferences sort of responding. Conference USA responding to losing those teams to the Big East, the WAC responding to losing on the Mountain West responding to the Pac-12 losses. I think right now the conference that has gotten stronger in these past few years might be the Mountain West. But if we're just talking about this next season and the conferences that are changing, that would be the WAC, the American, and the WAC American, and I believe Missouri Valley. Of those 3, I think the strongest conference right now is going to be the WAC. I think that's, if we're just going off football success, they're taking on 2 of the best teams in the Southland's history in McNeese and Nichols. They are taking on some independent teams who had fantastic seasons for their first FBS years. You had a 6-6 UC Davis, a 7-5 Sacramento State. For teams in their first season, that's very impressive. I like them moving forward. And I think that California brings going to be something to be reckoned with in the WAC. But if you're just going off, more than that, I think the American. Because the problem with the American is that they've struggled with identity. If you remember the American in 2023, it's very different from the American in 2025. And it will be very different than the one in 2026. It was sort of just a lesser Conference USA when the conference started in 2023. You had high spots like Charlotte, Delaware, and Jacksonville State. But both Charlotte and Jacksonville State left the conference. I'm sure they might have regretted it. I'm sure James Madison might be salivating at the chance to be good again. They might be looking at the American. But the American now has their brand locked up as an Eastern Seaboard Conference, of which there aren't a lot. At least in the Northeast. Because the Big East is definitely too high a hit for a team like UMass or Delaware right now. And the MAC has been looking in that direction with teams like Johns Hopkins and who's Johns Hopkins, Duquesne, and of course Buffalo, who they've had for a while.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be
But
incomplete. And
before Johns Hopkins won the MAC this season, I wouldn't have been surprised if they jumped over to the American, seeing more success playing teams like Delaware, UMass, or smaller squads on that area. So with the American looking to SoCon teams, that really solidifies themselves. North Carolina, Charlotte, especially that Virginia. With teams like Richmond and William and Mary.
You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to
Imagine they try nabbing James Madison Old Dominion from the Conference USA.
caught behind the line. It's Blackman. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback.
And also they've been there for just a season, so I think they definitely have a chance to grow.
Wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making
Especially a college you say that's gone through a lot of changes.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll pick
See
up
UTSA on the right side of the screen slowly working their way down the field.
30.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down.
We're in the 4th quarter in the Bahamas Bowl right now.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quickly complete.
Caught out of bounds.
Connection takes it to the 11.
It's so
Throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier.
And they're back within a score.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
UTSA needs to claw their way back in. They'll need a stop. They haven't had one all day.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that.
I'll tell you one team who I think lost conference realignment.
Designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own. And fortunately,
And it's not even a team that changed conferences.
They got a point. Come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself.
Raptors good and
Yeah.
1 yard line. Sorry about that. I lagged out. I think Tulane lost conference realignment even without switching conferences.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible.
Tulane looked like a team who's finally.
So-
Chance to put this game away
What was
with a
that?
Score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with
I just is that how
stopped
so
immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense uses a timeout.
I feel like Tulane was a team on the rise after 2024. They had a great season that year. Managed to slip their way into a conference championship. Touchdown, Western Carolina.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
But with the absolute exodus of talent that left that team, either they drafted through the portal, you had quite a few leading for that Rice lifeboat. They were looking exciting when they were riding off their SEC invite. And having Rice in that division, or having Rice and Tulsa in the conference got them to get divisions back. Definitely locked you in with an LSU, an Arkansas team that were really good, an Ole Miss that was resurgent, kind of taking Tulane's place in a way.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Give out of the gun. Kickoff unit back to work. And they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
And that run really didn't go
Western running away with it right now.
From inside his 5.
of course I think
Call down the returner.
of course I think teams that were Luge is bigger than Saul would have to be those that are going down to the FCS. I mean, you can't even compete
They were really
at this prestigious level,
forward in their own
especially
end
teams
last
like
time.
West Illinois who barely won anything, and St. John's was probably like the worst case of a team.
to really be
joining from the FCS to the FBS.
Yeah, if you're better on third down,
At least Eastern Washington has a decency to improve.
So now it's second and
And
2022
St. John's
Eastern
at least
Washington.
got a couple wins.
49-yard line. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hutchinson.
Oh.
That kind of play will get him.
And I think this team, I think this St. John's is probably worse than that Eastern Washington, because at least that Eastern Washington to go against TCU, Boise State, BYU, Utah. Several big brands are currently the powers. Meanwhile, St. John's is stuck in the American.
I think the one thing
was.
that'll keep them out of that conversation is that they have that one next to their name in terms of wins.
In this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
is choke game. Just remember that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north south, and make plays too.
Using rolls and throws off the RPO. Nice game.
Right now, UTSA having a hard time stopping Colgate. That run game has been intense.
Explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Makes the grab. It's
It's
Mania.
hit twice.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down? Awesome
At
job.
the end of 3, 24-17, Colgate has the lead, and they are running this clock out.
Wants to throw again.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to stay here for a bit. We're going to have lunch here. That's fine with me.
Working through the air,
All right, that works.
finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially
I might
when
get
they're
up, like,
athletic, 'cause they
really
make
early.
Short throws turn
Dude,
into
for us.
long
I might
gains
start
because of his ability
at, like,
after the catch.
if I
It's
can,
so
I might try
unique and
starting at, like,
special.
11.
He is dominant in this offense.
That's not even early for me.
That's early for me. It's early for me to start streaming.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge
Some
lead,
morning
they gotta
football.
anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to
Touchdown
throw the ball
or
to
first
the sideline,
down.
so they've got to work
Western
different
Kentucky
coverages
trying to
try to
claw
force the
something out of
quarterback
this
to go
deficit.
over the middle of the field with the football.
Meanwhile,
The
Colgate
Hilltoppers once backed up in
been
the
working
shadow
through
of
the
their
field,
own
no problem.
goalpost have
There's a
put
sack on the
back
play.
together. And they get it from the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Now throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western
Western.
Kentucky.
Touchdown, WKU.
And a nice touchdown,
I-
continuing to fight, continuing to
I'd never say never, but I don't think a comeback is in order.
down multiple possessions this late in the football.
So you may as well get flashy with it.
Miracle,
Hey.
but nice job by this offense continuing to
Hey, 99% of gamblers quit before they hit big. Therefore, they have a chance.
From the gun, running back on the move. He
Ooh.
is going nowhere. Stop at the line of
But congratulations, Western Kentucky.
to attempt the try.
You participated here. And for West Carolina,
Got to go to the beach.
you're is
And with the extra
The
point,
first
they
11-win
this
season in Western Carolina.
Carolina's first? Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the questions. Like, is this
Since
the
we
first?
started streaming, this is their first winning season.
they're definitely
And what a way to have a win.
time running out, down 2 possessions.
10-3, SoCon champions,
They were ready for the
and then add another one
and executed
to
perfectly
the
in
Bahamas
these early
champions.
football. Running out the
They'll
clock,
get the
seems
win in
to
the
be
Bahamas Bowl.
normality here as they
The
are
Darlings
ready
of Paradise, Western Carolina. Let SoCon champions go out on top.
Offense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee.
The Southland did it earlier. Now the SoCon is doing it. And that will do it from your left screen. At final score 28-14. Coming up next on that screen, we have the Salute to Veterans Camellia Bowl as Marshall
Camellia
takes
Bowl.
on Richmond in what is a historic bowl game for the for the Southern Conference. Touchdown, Colgate.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this.
The number 23 team in the nation is here. Conference USA champs Marshall at 11-2, taking on an 11-3 Richmond squad.
That is huge for their win probability now.
Let's see, what are we thinking?
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14.
Give me that away. I should give them the green helmet on there.
Kickoff unit on
The green
field, and
top.
this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oh, they also have a white chrome one. That's cool.
And he passes on the touchback.
There are always black ones, but it's
What do you mean
gonna
white chrome?
be green.
That's just chrome.
Green top.
Man down on the ground. UTSA will take over
Everything is chrome in the future.
the field.
And for Richmond, I know this came out before some of their newer uniforms.
At some point, you're going to have to change your thought process.
That's fine.
I know a lot of people were thinking there was a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they have. Negative rushing yards in the game for this guy. You cannot say enough just about how physical.
There we go. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Can't change the weather because we live in a society.
Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football.
And
You're up a couple of
let's
scores.
go.
You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up.
Since
And coming to you live
1945,
from Montgomery, Alabama.
since
Home
1945,
of the
the Camellia Bowl has hosted the Southern Conference champion against the best of the at-large. This season, a different conference champion rides into Montgomery, that being the Conference USA champs of Marshall. As for Richmond, they are representing the SoCon in this bowl game one last time before the conference rides off into the sunset.
Will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one.
The conference champion just won a bowl game a few moments ago. Can Richmond do the same in the premier SoCon bowl game, the Camellia Bowl?
Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end.
Marshall will get the ball first on this screen. You still see on your other side of the screen UTSA and Colgate.
I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball.
What a grab, first down.
We're seeing offense change in college football.
I want to see if UTSA can pull off a comeback.
Versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Meep, meep.
Meet me.
Throw on third. He
Gonna air it deep in this one.
down the left side.
Swatted away. And Marshall's first
On the board on
possession stalled. Marshall, of course, historic SoCon member.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
They left to join the MAC in the 90s.
Guy for the first time.
Played there for over 25 years. Joined the Conference USA in 2020, 2024?
Gets the return man on the ground.
Yeah, it was 2024 they joined the Conference USA.
Look at the
Did not
Yeah.
did not have a great 2024, but it seems 2025 is where it's all clicking again for the Thundering Herd, ranked for the first time since 2003.
We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and
I wonder if James Madsen ultimated or thinking that.
for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those
Give it a season to click.
Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But
Meanwhile, UTSA on the doorstep of the goal line.
and they're hard workers.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense.
We very nearly had a comeback in that Fenway Bowl earlier in the year. Colgate or Miami, Ohio,
Game goes on.
And
recovered an
Xavier
onside
Abroad.
kick,
second down.
but their last drive stalled, and that gave Harvard the win.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Offense lining up quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Gonna throw it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
Pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. He's got him. And he's knocked
As
down.
Richmond gets their third first down of this drive.
Moves the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw.
Gonna throw it.
Fires it beautifully in on the cross.
I think it's the fourth on one play. Second and inches.
Too short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Gets the back moving. The give from the gun.
Here's your fourth first down. They're gonna try the point after here.
They are threatening to take it in.
It's great awareness by
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
running back,
it's
understanding
7-point
where the
game in
first down
Tampa.
marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it 1st and goal from the 7, looking for the first score of this game. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Here comes the
Gonna
hit.
throw it.
Here he comes
Incomplete.
inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him.
2:16 to go.
Here comes the
UTSA desperately needs a stop.
defense, desperate to get a stop. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's going to lose a yard.
Timeout UTSA.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
But now, Joey, will you join the tradition?
On third and
Eating a
goal.
Pop-Tart at the end of the Pop-Tart Bowl.
I don't know if I'll have Pop-Tarts left by the time that happens. We got them like a few days ago. Gonna air it up there. It's caught, but he's gonna be short of the first down. Timeout. UTSA. Gonna throw it to the end zone, and this is a touchdown, Richmond.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on the critical third
And they stop him.
play action, they throw it over your
They'll let it go to the 2-minute warning. What a stop for UTSA. But they're not done yet. They got to make sure they don't go for it. I think Colgate might try it.
This is a touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And here comes the
They won't. They'll punt it. That's a lucky break for UTSA.
First challenging.
Ooh, that might not be in.
Is it a break for Marshall?
Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's
No.
And it's in.
Let's see what they have dialed up.
I don't know why they always review them. I don't think I've ever seen one overturned.
The extra point back to throw. It's McCown. 75.
I feel it was
I've
the
seen a few.
opposite way
Not a
before,
lot.
back in NCAA 14, whenever they challenged it, you knew they were overturning it.
Is open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to
Cool.
cover. Showing you his athleticism.
Plenty of work to do here.
We've got a good one brewing in Tampa.
Looking to fire. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts.
I want to know if you can have the big game team in the Xbox Bowl.
Looking at a third down.
In front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded.
I hope so.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. And they stop him just
That's a
short
stop.
of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on
I think UTSA is going to have to go for it on 4th and 3.
there, and now this fourth down is so important.
And it's getting so critical now this year. You gotta make some plays. This is probably go time. Here's the thing. At least you picked up some yards on 3rd down to make this a little bit more
It's a 7-point game. All comes down to this. There's your first down.
First down and more. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Use the play fake now.
and they've trusted their QB.
But do you know what it is? We are past midnight in the new day.
Come up clutch in a big moment. When
It's-
your team needs it. and
it's
that's the
1 p.m.
indication. I like what I'm seeing.
The Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10.
About a minute left. Get another first down. Work your way down the field, but
Yeah, but in the
remember,
other
you
side of the
still got-
world, in the other side of the world, like
Great job by the offense. Listen, no defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those cross.
in the other side of the world, like Australia, it's currently AM, which means Santa might be on his way.
Make those precise throws right in those holes.
It doesn't go until midnight on Christmas Day. You don't have a lot of time. Tick, 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 tick. Less than 30 seconds. What does that hair do?
Oh, that hair.
I don't even know if there's time to spike it. I don't know why you're running it. They'll just throw it out of bounds.
Obviously, that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled inbounds or throwing it.
Colgate wants to fight. This is a team who's never won a bowl game, though they do it here. Meanwhile, UTSA trying to come back from insurmountable odds. Gonna throw it. Has the end zone. Dropped. Would have been the winner. Or at least the tie. But he gets punched out. So now, last chance. Got it, but they won't have time to line up again. They're going to show a replay, and they'll run out the clock, or they won't even get to that. That'll do it. And Colgate, for the first time in school history, have a bowl win and a trophy to the collection. 31-24 the final. That'll do it for us. That'll do it for that game. We're going to now set up for the Xbox Bowl.
Xbox Live.
I'm back. It's South Florida and Louisiana Monroe.
ULM.
Who's the home team?
ULM. Gonna air it. As a man in traffic. First down on the other screen. Set up. Cool.
Find those heinous uniforms.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field, and you see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Ooh.
I like the white helmet with the green stripe, personally.
And
Yeah,
the first
good.
quarter, Richmond with the 7-0 lead.
Yep, that's good.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
All right, Yellen. We have normal helmets, right?
They do. They're just
You know
not
the
shown.
helmets. You just gotta go through them.
Yeah, I like this. This home uniform is
And then
awesome.
just go to
but I
the
don't
home
really
uniform
love
and
the
then we
helmet.
swap.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 8 play of the drive and to keep
If I'm going off the best looking team,
from the gun, they'll try to
actually let's go with the Warhawk. Why not? Let's get fun.
scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal.
The Iowa State knockoffs.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, no, change to the Warhawk helmet.
Okay. Those are ugly though.
I think I think since it's a special occasion, we can go a little fun with it. And we have the Xbox Bowl. Set it tonight, so
Right.
it looks more like a indoor game.
Dome.
Yeah.
Or weather.
Besides, it's gonna
Xbox.
be 8 p.m.
I gotta get my
It's
best
literally the
Xbox
first one
Live
every-
when we do when I do the intro.
If there's not Master Chief, this game will actually be shut down. We're not going to play it the rest of the season. Master Chief does not come out.
I wish he did.
I think it's because how, like,
I in time. I think.
and change the time to
7.
7. There you go.
Sad.
Off. Alright.
Really?
Xbox.
All right.
I mean, they were almost the same.
Let me do this. Xbox Live! From Frisco, Texas, we have the Xbox Bowl as runners-up in the Sun Belt Conference, Louisiana Monroe, rolling in at a 7-6 record, taking on a 6-6 South Florida, coming out of the Big East. After I blew out everybody's ears, it's 10-0 Richmond on the other side of your screen. I'm Antoine Joy 101 for those just tuning in, alongside Danny B and Pig Bear. Today, this is our last game we have for the Xbox Bowl. Our Camellia Bowl
lovely
on the west side.
dome. The people at Xbox have made a great dome wall for us.
Finally, the Xbox has games.
And it's not to be confused with the Xbox Stadium.
But it's still
And not
shot
to
to
be
the heart,
confused.
and yours to blame. PS5 has no games.
Alright, this is not the same team as the Xbox team, home of the Uno team, who played France earlier in the season.
Were we prophets? Did we predict that?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess so. Certified Time Wizard approved.
I guess the Time Wizard came in clutch again.
All those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead.
I haven't heard you since we started the other game, Pig Bear, but how you feeling about the SoCon going out with a old school matchup here with Marshall and Richmond?
We've seen time and time again. These dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they
He unmuted right when I asked him.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Ball down after
Damn.
a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
We live in a society.
They're able to get him stopped.
Just like a man another night, he vanishes.
Esos son Reebok or son Nike?
Son Reebok or son Nike?
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Bully their way for the first. Brown wants to pass. All down. And they can't make the connection.
Incomplete. USF's first drive stalls, and I'll give it to Louisiana Monroe. I want to talk about teams on the rise. I think Louisiana Monroe might be one. For a 7-5 team, they played with fire in their conference schedule. Touchdown, Marshall.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32.
You know about their schedule. Look at their that 7-5. 3 of those losses came out of conference. Should they land a conference or non-conference schedule that lines up? They've had really tough ones these past few years. Should they finally get a break where they have like a relatively easier out-of-conference schedule? I could see this team going 9-3.
And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup. It's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled.
Anyway, Danny, why did you not want to even these teams?
We're going to be facing two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think they're one of the better individual matchups. We're going to see all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, number one, ULM was like 2 or 3 overalls. Like 2 or 3 overalls below USF, and USF is a power team, so they can kind of be seen as like a little bit above them. It's like it's so close, like it doesn't really matter, and USF was already like power team status.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On 3rd.
Man, there's still time if you want to change that.
Gonna throw it up there. And we got 2 drops on either side of your screen, and it'll force 2 punts. I don't think Pig Bear can hear us even then.
We can ping him. He at least been responding to the pings.
Hey, we made our bed, let's lie in it.
That thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first? They'll run it out of the shotgun. 3-yard pickup.
while both of these Reese Davises contemplate where we are on the field right now, looking at the end of the year, right now we are at an interesting situation. We've been here once before in our stream era, but we could have 3 national champions should things align. Of course, you have your national championship game on January 10th. That's Oregon and Louisville. Should Oregon win, that would mean that there would be only one other undefeated team, depending on what happens later. Oregon would win the national championship at 13-1. However, if that were to happen, and the only other undefeated team were to win their bowl game, then they would share the national championship. In 2023, that happened with Florida and UCF. This year, it could possibly happen should Oregon win the national championship game and Nevada win the Fiesta Bowl on January 2nd. They play Oklahoma. We've actually been quite kind, or the bowl history has been quite kind to the non-power teams. Look at, we've had quite a few win. Look at Northern Illinois in 2021. They completed an undefeated season. We had a non-power versus non-power matchup in the Fiesta Bowl that season. Mountain West Utah getting the better of the Wax New Mexico State in double overtime. And good. This game is tied on the left of your screen. 2022, we had another non-power in the Fiesta Bowl. TCU absolutely demolishing Stephen F. Austin. We had a non-power national champion that year, Boise State, beating USC. 2023, New Mexico State won the Fiesta Bowl over Baylor. I'm sensing a trend here. And of course, UCF beating a Mississippi State squad in the Sugar Bowl. 2024, you had 2024 last season, also in the Sugar Bowl. Hawaii beat Tulane. Airing it up there, incomplete.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Louisa Monroe punting again on the right. Meanwhile, it's 3rd and 5 on the left. And that'll force another punt. Got a bit of a punt fest right now.
See if they can be a little more productive this time around. 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
It's early in the game, and his offense is trying.
Give those just watching right now a refresher on our BCS Bowls while we're here. January 1st, New Year's Day, we have 3. We actually moved the Cotton Bowl from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day in order to have 3 of them on New Year's Day and 3 on January 2nd. We start our BCS Bowls with the Rose Bowl, a top 10 matchup. Number 5, Wisconsin. Number 6, Washington from Pasadena. The Cotton Bowl in Arlington. Touchdown, Marshall!
Touchdown.
And Marshall takes the lead with that play. After the Rose Bowl, the Goodyear Cotton Bowl from Arlington. 2 at-larges. The Big 12's Iowa State, they were runners-up, taking on Stanford. Out of the Pac-12, the best at-large available. And we end that day with the All-State Sugar Bowl. SEC champions Georgia, number 3, and a top 5 matchup against number 4 Michigan, the runner-up in the Big 10. The next day, our BCS Bowls begin at 3:30 with the Peach Bowl. Clemson, number 8, taking on number 22 West Virginia. Big East runner-up. Out of the runner-up sitting there. The Orange Bowl, number 7 LSU. They were runner-up in the SEC. They're taking on what could have been another SEC opponent, and what maybe might end up an SEC opponent in the future. Number 12 South Carolina. Winners of the ACC. And we wrap with a Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Nevada, number 10, 13-0, and the best non-power team, undefeated out of the Mountain West, taking on Big 12 champs Oklahoma, who are number 9 and 11-2. Of course, you have your national championship game, number 1, number 2, undefeated Louisville, taking on Pac-12 champions Oregon. Louisville out of the Big East. Louisville trying to be the first team to win a national championship out of the Big East since Miami. As for Oregon, trying to bring it back to the Pac-12, they haven't won a national championship since 2012. And this is the first time the national championship will be in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. That's on January 10th. As we get to the end of the first quarter, on the left of your screen, we are scoreless still. We're about to get to the end of the second quarter. On the left of your screen there, the right I meant, where the first quarter ended. And they'll just take the knee and send us to halftime. And on the left, halftime from the Camellia Bowl at the end of 2 quarters. 17-10, Marshall with the lead. And on the other side of your screen, USF is knocking on the door, trying to score the first points of the game. Hand off, uncontested dives for the touchdown.
Touchdown Bolt.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
The bull teleported. Man, it's so nice not having to hear Air Force's fight song anymore.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Kick it off.
Yeah. Maybe that's another cryptid.
That's not a
The Air Force fight song.
It's not a character though.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard find as he stopped at the 23. So we'll see the offense.
It's just
Not
that
that we
Ray
know of.
Ray William
Just can't
Johnson,
see
the
it.
same 5 songs bit. Same fight songs, same fight songs. College football 26 custom teams, they play the same fight song.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here you go. Will Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board. Down 7-9. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
In the backfield, it's strict. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Picking up the first down, they have it at the 36. Off the play fake. Splitbacks here. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first.
Big run, look out! Uh-oh, he's gone! Rounds the corner, touchdown, Richmond!
You can tell they've thrown this some time into
And this game's about to be tied again.
First down, they'll snap it from the 32.
to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit
To
of
the air on first down.
kicked it in gear. Got the
Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get him on the ground.
Oh, they got first down.
It'll be a first down.
Louisa Monroe trying to get their offense clicking for the first time today.
Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
I think I do love these uniforms for ULM.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on first.
They're very nice.
Yeah.
And the catch in the middle, it's got Vincent there. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Yeah, the old Warhawk imagery they were using when they switched their name over was mostly around the bird. I like how they're using more of the fighter jet. You don't really have a lot of jets in college sports.
Coverage maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed
Yeah, the only other Jets one kind of sucks. Right, New York?
I mean, college sports, I'm talking. The only team I can think of with the nickname Jets in college sports is Newman, a D2 squad out of Kansas. They don't have football. It's a shame because Jets is a cool name.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh, look at that rainbow to the 30-yard line.
They've got the defense really
Huh, it might give me an idea for team maker I'm actually making.
We need some more teams out west.
This offense, they've got guys in the perimeter that can change the
Yeah,
game
now
single play.
I'm making a team out west.
Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10.
Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver, Washington?
Yep.
There's a Vancouver in Washington?
Yes. It's in the southern half of the state, actually right literally next to the port. Right there next to
Oh,
Portland,
yeah.
Oregon
No,
border.
I remember.
Well, might as well make one for one. Be pretty fun.
Oh, he's got a lot of room again, and it's another touchdown.
The Vancouver Jets.
Sticky fingers, or as it's called this side of the ocean, Zipper Man.
I love that play design by the offensive coordinator there on 3rd down. You throw a bunch of wide receivers out there. Everybody on defense is thinking you're going to throw it, and instead you hand it off. This guy is so dangerous, great vision. He knows where the sticks are. They pick up the 1st down, and they kept the defense on their heels.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I believe it was Louisiana Monroe who won our first New Orleans Bowl back in 2021.
Make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Makes its way back onto the field. Got stuffed on 1st.
Since then, though, there's been a bit of a regime change. They had a lot of rough years, but it seems like they're clawing their way back out of where they were. And like I said, this is a team to watch in 2026. I think right now the Sunbelt South or Sunbelt West has been kind of weak for a while, and I think it's ripe for the taking. I thought South Alabama was going to be the team to do it, but I feel like they're very shaky down the stretch. I don't know how well that's going to translate next year. I like this Louisiana Monroe team. I think they are going to be the ones to get done, as we had the 2-minute warning on that side of the screen. I think when the Xbox...
I have written for them for next season.
I think when the Xbox Bowl gets to halftime, I'm going to run out to the bathroom for a second. I think they're stuck on 4th and 10. They'll just take the field goal here to get on the board.
They're on the hash marks. It's kind of scary.
Tough angle, but he got it anyway.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can
I think, you know what I think the fighter jet helmet needs? I think it needs stripes.
What?
I think it do with some stripes.
Okay.
Richmond inside the 10.
Also, I want to shout the CFP Reddit, the CFP video game Reddit, for making the map of the recruiting areas, which is actually very useful for custom teams.
Actually, I could use that.
Alright, just post it in the main chat. It's not 100% exact, but it's very close.
Touchdown, Marshall!
their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together. Carving them
The
up.
short hand, it's Nimrod. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's first and 10. A tie ball game here in the third. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And he's so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and just start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Got a little space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down when they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
After the completion.
Offenses love the
Brown
explosive
wants to
plays
pass.
through the air, pushing the ball down.
It's complete.
Sometimes it
They
creates
bring him
some
down,
momentum.
but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Get ready to run some no-huddle. Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
The Bulls will snap it on first and 10. Fires to the tight end. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the right. The offense calls
I'm guessing so.
timeout to stop the clock. They got this
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out.
Is either that or there's an alternate, is it that or there's an alternate timeline where the NFL went to Montgomery, Alabama.
Really attack on this second and short. It'll bring up second and 4. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Norton. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up into the 5-yard line.
And a great job by the QB, finally running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And maybe he'll get takes a snap, wants to throw, but no more than that. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This is a short
We're playing it on the Xbox.
the angle down to the 24-yard line. Never a doubt.
Well, I think on that
Now
play,
up by 7 points here in the second.
this offense.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready.
Now what we do need
Coming through.
is Sega Bowl.
Nice job there picking up the first down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit.
Now see, that's gonna be done by Konami, and instead of playing football, it's just gambling.
This kickoff for an answer down here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's gonna be where the Konami Bowl is gonna be, where instead of the football game, they're gonna just have slot machines.
That one will make those halftime stats look good. Nicer as we head to the break. At the end of half, hey, look, time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update. Let's take a look.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. Be hitting on a few
I believe EA Sports sponsored a bowl game.
efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive
Well, I'm somewhat remembering.
to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Missed opportunity.
For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Is coming up. So Bulls will kick it off to start the second half. The kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the from inside his 5. And now they're taking the lead. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Get the job in this football.
Got it in the middle. It's Griffin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now they're spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. It'll be hauled down. Look out, he's got it.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle. It's Lacey. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Warhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Play action. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown! They'll go to the counter. They've got the lead. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Being on the same page. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
One more onto that lead. He leaves it with his back. On the extra point. Got the 1st down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Using his legs. Touchdown! UL Monroe! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great. Because coverage is going to be tight. Throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day. Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping.
Extra point here will tie the game.
Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the 1st.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the 3rd. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Short after that completion. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The give to the tailback. Got it in the middle. It's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd. He's not trying to convert here. The defense was all over it. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the 1st.
The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job he's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great mood.
And more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th.
Quarterback on the keep. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Mohawks. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Defenses are always
He's trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the ball hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering herd offense coming out. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He stopped after getting a yard. Is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Grabbed in the middle, it's Norton. And they'll move the chains. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Seeing things really, really well. That pass right there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
That's a pretty good day.
Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. First down, now back to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Turner. And a good job of covering. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Third down play from the gun. They'll try the runners to the wideout. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 3. Nice job to convert.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to call back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first base. An array of possibilities here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough to move the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll keep it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking this quarterback, his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Clock stop. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. He forces out. Stop. Marshall needs a near miracle on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half.
Just inside the 40-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 39.
You gotta go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up.
They'll give it to the back. Coach breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And the extra point is to the ground. He's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out. And the Warhawks have it with a first and goal. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Now on second and goal. They got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. To the air on first down. To the end zone. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down. completion. They go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Gets it out quickly, and he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Tyson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williamson. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Headed to the end zone, and he pulls it down for the touchdown. Not just the touchdown, but for the lead.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. An 84-yard drive there. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
Coming out with it, it's Lacey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. QB draw. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Snap from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough. Got it in the middle, it's Robert. The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good game before the stop is made.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Man, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown Bulls. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
Well, the question now is, when will USF start calling their timeouts? Because if you get a couple first downs, you can run down with a 2-minute warning. If you're USF, do you want to stop them before or after?
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
Because they'll take their sweet time here.
Knowing I'm up by more than a few
I.e. the game will probably speed them up.
Mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling is
You have to.
just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Back to pass on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? Big pickup before he goes out of bounds.
Yeah, if this one comes back, this is a huge play in the game.
I just know it's outmoded.
That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him...
Injury timeouts, so that's huge for USF. I mean, obviously, they had no effect there, but having the injury timeout gives them a lot of more time to recuperate.
To cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll try to pop the draw. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it.
They're gonna have a shot.
The Warhawks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep.
Yeah, but you do have 30 extra seconds.
15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the
Essentially
quarterback
2
down.
timeouts, and you can run it
He
there.
is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line had everybody
Playing with
blocked,
slime,
except
so I wonder what the weird
defensive end
sounds are.
was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Yeah,
Nothing on the last play. It's
here they're in a double set, 2 receivers out, and I mean, you probably should. You're gonna run it here. That's not a terrible idea, but also you say yourself in the 3rd and 11, it's a bad scenario. Yeah.
Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm fall more on the anthropology side too. Is he short?
It's Singleton.
Injury timeout
Doesn't quite make it
too, but I mean, I can still talk X's and O's.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last
You
play.
think
We'll
you
take
have
a
to.
break to check him out.
And yeah, this is why the fullback is a big position, and they're running this football.
Opportunity is gargantuan. Tries to get it on the ground.
He got it.
Oh, down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're
Big
not
guy.
gonna let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball too. You could see there right after the third down play, looking at his sideline, saying, "Give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team." And he comes
Clock
through.
running again. You're gonna need to go get some tempo here, and that'll do it.
What a play to set him up.
That'll do it. That's just a good read there by 54.
Short return, but what a play to get the
Sorry for like being in and out. I had to go figure out if I'm playing golf or not today, and had to like deal with my stepbrother. Yeah.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time.
You won the football game. Why are you running a play here?
Go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you said
I mean, now they'll kneel it.
the game is running the clock and getting first down. So
I mean, you might have to snap the ball on 4th down, but let's see what the AI does.
way up near the line of scrimmage.
You're gonna have to snap the ball.
Bodies trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense,
Yeah.
David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage.
I used to do that.
Getting blitzed.
He's
It's
short,
going to be a
though,
small
but-
window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Doesn't stop the clock.
It's so hard to contain.
That's
this
probably the
thing
smartest
with all
thing to
those
do there.
options he has and
In all fairness.
the quarterback spot, but nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
And the Warhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
And USF sending everybody. Number 2 was uncovered, but they'll.
For the first. Tackle
He kicked the ball with 8 seconds
from the
left.
Scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
And this defense is well aware of the
Yeah,
situation. They're
USF 's-
so aware of it. That goal line
I mean,
package
they'll
is
have
coming out,
time,
and
even if he misses the
they've
field goal. They'll
gotta
have like
stop the run.
they're going for it.
Offense wants to eat clock. They gotta get the ball back to their offense.
This could
They want a
backfire
chance to
because
get
you're
back
going
in
to
this
give USF one more punch at it if you don't get it.
On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it.
And it doesn't matter anyway.
They bring him down, but the big
And
play will move the sticks.
Okay. Hope all's well there. No injury time. The clock just runs out. Xbox Live. Oh. If you're used to, if you're just thinking we're in different leagues than USF now,